So My Hero Academia Season 2 has wrapped up. It's done. We're waiting Season 3 now. Like, I was really appreciative that not only did we get the jump scan a few days beforehand, but yeah, it made sure to let us know, don't worry. We set up a lot of things with these last couple of episodes. You're getting Season 3. Just chill. So really good to get that confirmation immediately. That way we don't got to be worrying and wondering like, is it going to get... No, it's getting a Season 3, and rightfully so. It does great in the ratings. Let's talk a little bit, because after Stain, then it was more so a little bit of a limbo. We had a filler episode with Frog Girl. We had a couple of things going on, and then it was just kind of like, okay, the final arc of Season 2 at the very least was going to be the whole finals exam, you know, the last exam of the semester and stuff like that. I think for the most part, a lot of them was done very well. I think it extended some great things from what the manga did, because if I remember correctly, the manga kind of skimmed through a lot of them. I think the anime, you know, did fine fleshing them out. Obviously, two of the best ones was the Todoroki one, Todoroki and Momo. That was pretty good against Aizawa Sensei, Eraserhead or whatever. Like, I think they nailed that one very good. Some of the other ones, like the guys, and forgive me, my name thing is horrible with some of them, but I remember, I think his name is Red Riot. I can't remember what his real name is or whatever, but that one was, there was some of them that was like, but the best one, obviously, Todoroki, and of course, the last one, the second to last episode of Season 2, All Might versus Bakugo and Deku. I will say, and I think a lot of you will agree with me, I felt this way with the manga, I feel this way with the anime, I wish Bakugo's reason for being an asshole was a little bit better. It doesn't seem justified for him to be this much of a dick. It's kind of like, he's a bully. Anyway, fuck it, it's not kind of, he's a bully. Like, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't like that little weak Deku has rose up in the ranks, somewhat similar to like the Naruto and Sasuke situation. I know people, oh no, My Hero Academia is way better, shut up. Like, no, you shut up. You know, it reminds me of that when Sasuke started getting bitter that Naruto, that was once this piece of shit, worthless son of a gun, is now raising up, and it's the same thing. All Might try to break it down to him, which the level of disrespect from Bakugo, that shit caught me off guard. Like, I know he's a disrespectful cunt. For him to tell All Might, yo, shut up, I'm like, bro. But I'll still say that his anger just doesn't really feel that justified, especially how mad he is all the time. Like, Bakugo, I would like to see him get expanded more. It definitely comes across to a certain degree sometimes that he feels a little one-dimensional. It's just, he's mad. He's mad and he's mad and he's mad, and he's going to show you why he's mad. The second to last episode, it went a little bit more into it of how, you know, he originally really looked up to All Might. He still looks up to All Might. It's just sometimes he's very hard-headed and very selfish. But the one thing I did like, and Deku always, you know, he's that guy that brings it out of you, is that Bakugo, he wants to win no matter what. So when he was kind of on the brink of saying, if it means Deku helping me, I'm giving up, Deku coming in kind of plays the card of what he's always played, like he's going to be the hero in every situation possible. To see them working together against All Might was really weird, but good, because it was in the developing process. I think, like, even All Might said in the series, but outside looking in as well, you could tell there's a lot of work to be done for both of them as characters, as teammates, or whatever the case may be. They do need some work. They need a little bit, or a lot of bit more work in order to become the heroes that they're destined to be. The fight against All Might, absolutely amazing on the choreography, the fighting, just, it was just awesome. It was awesome. And seeing All Might kind of taking it out. If Deku gave it his all in that punch, and All Might was just like, oh damn, a little bit of blood there, buddy. You gave it your all. All Might is a monster, and if Deku one day can get to that point of what All Might is right now, or even was, because I don't even think he's in his prime anymore, in his prime, Deku is gonna be disgusting, because like he gave it his all, which means that, yeah, right now Deku ain't really shit. All Might was just like, a little bit of blood, like, oh, cool, I'm a little woozy. What, like, you would think he would rip his head off, you know what I'm saying? So, really interesting stuff there. Honestly, second to last episode, great. They wrapped up that arc very nicely. It was training. I think what separates, and I was going to talk about this in a discussion video, but I think what separates My Hero Academia from, like, okay, the one series that it's compared to a lot, Naruto, My Hero Academia likes to focus on more than just a small amount of characters. Like, you know, instead of it just being Deku, Bakugo, and maybe Todoroki, you got a lot of other characters. You get more on Frog Girl, you get more on Mineta, you get more on a lot of the other surrounding cast, which makes them more, like, stand out more. But it also sacrifices, in a certain way, the development that you would get if you focused a lot more time on the main cast, the really, really core main cast. Like, you know, if you go to a series like Yu Yu Hakusho, there's 4 main characters, so you get all the spotlight on those 4 main characters all the time. My Hero Academia likes to all of them. You know what I'm saying? The whole class gets a little bit of time, which it helps in some ways. It makes it so that we have a really nice rounded cast. Then it hurts in some ways, because the characters that we care about the most, Deku, Bakugo, Todoroki, etc., they don't really get all the push that would be interesting to see, you know what I'm saying? Opposed to like Naruto, after a certain point it said fuck everybody else, Naruto and Sasuke, that's all you need to know. So it worked out in some ways because we got a lot of screen time with the characters that we really enjoy, but then it hurt because then it was like, Neji who? Rock what? You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting the way My Hero Academia does things. The ending episode, really interesting way, really interesting note to go out on a series that feels very positive. My Hero Academia, the first 2 seasons, honestly, like, even when the dark shit is happening with Stain, it still feels a pretty positive, upbeat show. It's not really a tragic thing, you know what I'm saying? I guess Stain was the most tragic thing thus far, but it never really goes to a dark route. So for the ending of season 2 to be the way it was, with basically Shigaraki having his hand around Deku's neck for about a good 80% of the episode, it was an interesting note to go out on, and also I guess a interesting foreshadowing, especially for those that are anime only that haven't read the manga, of what's to come with season 3. It's about to get dark. I'll tell you that much. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'll just say it's about to get dark. I liked seeing as well, and I think it was a very good thing for the character, Shigaraki Tomura, seeing a little bit more development on his side, because I've said it in many videos, and I'll say it again. If Deku is on one side of the coin, the kid that's trying to be the great hero, Shigaraki's on the other side of the coin, the kid that is trying to be the great villain. And we see it time and time again, and that last episode really showcased, it helped give him something as shitty as it is, but it helped give him his conviction, his purpose, his reasoning behind the madness, which Stain had, like, yo, I want to change society. I'm going to do whatever it takes. You guys are frauds. You're not real ones. Tomura Shigaraki is like, All Might needs to die. He's the reason for a lot of things. The way the world is, it's just All Might, all his hatred. So it's going to be interesting to see where that pans out. It was very intimate and very dark. Their little conversation is like, you're watching the entire time. Like, at any given second, the whole series could be over. Shigaraki could just kill him right there. Done. Finito. Poof. But you got to think, that's a little bit of the inexperience in Shigaraki. You know what I'm saying? You got one of your biggest threats right here. Well, I guess in his eyes, he's not a threat right now. It's more so All Might. But somebody that you really hate, kill him. Done. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his sensei that we've seen a couple glimpses of wouldn't have made that same mistake of like, okay, you know, you're going to survive. But then again, at the same time, he would have been captured. So it was a tricky situation. But that whole episode, very, again, interesting way to end the season. Like, that's the best way I could put it. It wasn't happy-go-lucky. It was like, damn, what a threat. And also the introduction to a couple of new villains that are going to probably play some bigger roles in the future season. We got, the crazy chick and then the guy with like the half-burnt face or whatever. Again, horrible with names, forgive me. There's a lot of names in My Hero Academia, but it was nice to see, okay, the villain alliance is growing. Because honestly, when you look at the villain alliance, especially like when they did their first invasion and so on and so forth, they're not a big threat towards the bigger heroes. It looks like All Might and Endeavor would solo these motherfuckers in a heartbeat, their whole operation. So they definitely need more numbers. Like, I don't know about, Tomura's sensei, that guy that he looks like he's on a breathing machine or some shit, but the rest of them, they're not that formidable. So we do need more numbers and more progression as a whole, just because there's no more season 2 of My Hero Academia. Season 2 of My Hero Academia did so many amazing things, not only for the franchise on, a selling standpoint, it blew the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? Season 1 was okay. It didn't really get that popular. Season 2 exploded between the tournament, Stain, the final exam. Like, it really helped to propel My Hero Academia to that next plateau, but it also did some great things in development. Like, if you look at even Deku at the beginning of the season to where he's at now, which I think the biggest part that played in developing him as a character, and a couple other characters like even Ida, was Stain. I think Stain was the de facto part of development for these characters. They grew a lot throughout all of this, but yeah, you get to definitely see a clear difference in a lot of these characters from where it started. Even Todoroki, the tournament changed him a lot, to the end of this season. So season 2, great things. My Hero Academia, absolutely. Like, there's some anime that people will argue, it doesn't deserve any praise. At the very least, My Hero Academia, while it might not be doing amazingly new things that haven't been done before, it's a pretty damn good written shonen. It's a lot better than a lot of the, I hate to bring it up, but like a fairy tale, My Hero Academia shits all over it 24/7, you know what I'm saying? So My Hero Academia, really awesome shonen, deserves what it got, and season 2 has been fucking amazing. Shitted on season 1, and I can almost guarantee you, like I said in my news video, if you watch that, great news, talking about season 3, Season 3 is probably going to shit on Season 2. Mark my words on that. But kind of curious what you guys thought about Season 2 of My Hero Academia. Best moments. What do you think about some of the characters? What do you think about that last threat with Tomura? How did you feel about Stain? Just everything about Season 2. It feels as though Season 2 went on for a long time, which is great because it's been awesome. But your thoughts on the entirety of Season 2 of My Hero Academia. And predictions for Season 3 if you're an anime only. It's going to be crazy. I can't fucking wait. It's going to be a long wait. Even if it's just, next year or whatever. But I'm looking forward to that. Give me that Season 3 like yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.